So hello and welcome back to me dying lots. I am back here. I'm just going to check the settings a second, make sure everything was the same as before. Stream appears to be coming through okay, so on the bright side, we seem to have lost a lot of the raptors who were horribly killing me. So that's at least something good. Large wreckage. That's also in yellow. I'm tempted to head for the large wreckage because I might survive. I mean, I've been having a pretty rough time. Sun up in 2 hours. If I can just get things started and get myself moving, it won't be too bad. Smuggler's barge. That sounds interesting. Silicone deposit, iron deposit, copper deposit. That sounds relatively promising, and that's all in the direction of the large wreckage, so I'm not against going this way. I don't like the way the new sort of labels come out and cover everything. I mean, they did try and improve it by putting the dark bit around it, but I actually think it's made it worse. So I can't say I'm a big fan of that. We're just picking up loads of stuff to level, and we've made friends with raptors again. Which is like my least favourite hobby. Because we seem to make friends with a lot of raptors. And I don't seem to win, generally, at the moment. So I'd like to get further on before we get into that. Maybe we can actually get the loot wreckage thing done and get that out of the way and start moving forward. Maybe it would even give me a nice little baby hover vehicle. How much of that have we got? We've got quite a lot of food here. So I'm gonna go for... Oh, well, that's a lot of bandages. But let's be honest, I'm gonna need them. Oh, God. What? Are you Talon? You're Talon and you're angry at me. Why are you angry at me, Talon? That's not good. Am I in Talon territory? No. I am not in Talon territory. Why are the Talon chasing me? I thought I was friendly with the Talon. I'm kind of intrigued now. Factions. Talon. Unfriendly. Damn it. Unfriendly. Hostile. Pirates I'm friendly with. Krell I'm honored with. Great. So there is a ship of some description over there. I can see it on the map. So maybe this is like the hover vehicle. Which would certainly not be a bad thing. I don't really want to go shooting Talon guys in the face yet. I would have liked to have been a bit friendly with them. But, you know, if they don't want to be friends, that's okay. So, what have we got here? That must be the crashed little hover vessel. Yes, it is. It's a starter hover vessel piece of crap. So. Wow, this is actually embedded in a rock. Seriously? Come on then. Come on then, you pieces of crap. Come on, bring it. Yeah, better for once. Tables are starting to turn now. I got a shotgun, aren't they? Yeah, little gits. Okay. Ah, there. Ooh, a core. Core will do. A core will do indeed. Yes. Portable constructor. Craft and place. Yeah, well, okay. Not my highest priority in the world, but I will probably do it. I mean, I'm probably going to rob a lot of this for the iron and silicon and whatever I can get from it. So I'm not opposed to chucking the core in there. I mean, there is Harbor Vessel. I think you have a core, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I think you have a core. You just need a fuel tank and a generator and some cargo space, and we're laughing. So, I mean, we could use it just to get around. I mean, there's definitely some resources to be had there. And it's definitely a case of, at the moment, I'll take what I can get. Again, this seems to have a core. Does this have a core? Because I can't put a core on it. Can't seem to put a core on it. So, I'm guessing there is no core. Cannot place a block on a regenerable base. Okay, fair enough. So that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Understood. Let's salvage some crap. We won't take all the blocks of this because it's in the rules not to steal all the blocks. Something my inventory is full. Excellent. Okay. So if that's the case, let's go back to the factory. Let's see what we got. Let's chuck that in the factory. That I don't want to chuck in the factory. The core is very tempting to chuck in the factory because obviously I kind of need a core for that, and that will be something out the way. It'll probably reduce the build time significantly. Yes, it does boost me nicely along the way to certain things. So we'll chuck those in as well. Chuck those in. Try and build up, clear some weight off the decks. Where is my portable constructor place? I need to craft a second one clearly because it's not going to let me have my life otherwise. There we go. So we'll put that in there. We'll cook up some steak. We'll put these in for the time being. See what else we've got. Clear things off. Put the Promethean packs in there, because that's definitely not going to hurt. Have some Promethean packs. Hover vessel wise, let's have a look at the tech tree, because hover vessel wise I am going to need a small fuel tank and a small generator, which I've already got, so let's not bother unlocking them. And you will later be Mr. Fuel. Portable heater cooler plate. I don't have one of those anymore. I kind of lost mine. It was a sad tale. I won't go into how I lost it. You know. She will be missed. I needed one iron ore. One iron ore. There we go. One iron ore done. We'll take that. We'll make one. because I'll have to do. Hover vessel. Have a quick look here. Let's have. Oh god. Electronics, motor. What do we need for these? We're gonna need some silicon. That's basically what this is telling us. We need silicon. Okay, fair enough. I mean, things are not seeming quite so dire now. Maybe. I mean, we can pick that up. We can certainly take some more of this. You know, might even be able to get enough. That'll be glass, yeah. There you go, we'll take that. 21 iron plates. Better than a kick in the teeth. But I can chuck that in there. Keep racking up the things for that. So we will. It's going to leave us a little exposed to the elements, but I want to get my little ship in, and that should leave me less exposed to the elements because I can steal stuff. So let's do that. There we go, 91. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Got that. So what else? How are we doing? 91. Chuck that in. That takes up to 36. Getting there on that. You can chuck that glass in. Do. All good. And we still need silicon. Silicon. In which case I might just have to make do with rocks for the minute. And it's not that far away. But if I can just grab a few rocks, it'll probably be enough to get me going with that little hover vessel. That little hover vessel will be much... Wait, come back. Will be much better for going and mining out some silicon, some copper, some iron, so we can really start to get cooking. So let's stick that in. Let's make where are you? Come here. I want a load, some silicon. Go for it. Do your thing. And make it count. Because yeah, that should definitely help with that. And it should make me able to build the bits I need. Because yeah, I want a small generator, more fuel tank, and don't need that at the moment. And let's just put that in there. So full generator, full fuel tank, and what else is it I wanted? I wanted like a cargo box of some description, which I haven't unlocked, so that I need to unlock on the tech tree. Let's go to the tech tree, hover vessel, generator, blah blah blah, cargo boxes, there we go. And a fridge would not hurt. I mean, a fridge is not a terrible idea. It gets a bit more than I can deal with at the moment. So let's build the cargo container and a fridge. Build a fridge and a cargo container. And now things are looking a lot better for us. All in all, things are looking up. Our survival is no longer terrible. We still have 12 deaths. At least Bubba McFancy Pants has possibly taken a few more deaths than us. There's a few others, not so much. I've got 11 kills compared to my very, very mediocre 12 deaths. I've died more times than I've killed. It's not a good statistic, let's be honest. You know, could be a lot better. Oh, I might have done the heater. I might be able to place that and get that done on the Robinson's protocol. Let's do some more salvaging in the meantime to get our little scout in the air. Because the sooner we get the scout in the air, the better. Oh, I was kind of expecting you to drop out the sky. I'll be honest. I did not expect you to stay there. Yeah, this isn't Space Engineers, is it? So, I need to take all these down to get that to drop off. But yeah, under the rules, I'm not really allowed to deconstruct every block of a POI or a thing like that. So I will literally be just taking what I can off this without picking it away completely, because I don't want to break server rules. We'll take these and we'll pocket this one into there. I mean, that gives us almost enough iron to get going. Sorry if you can hear a bit of noise in the background. I'm just going to see if I can reduce that slightly. Sorry about that, folks. Just had to quickly run away there to thing. So my accent is just to a question in chat. My accent is a West Country accent. I am actually from Cornwall, but I live a bit north of Cornwall these days. So yeah, I'm a Cornishman from birth. So that means I'm fairly hard on the R's. I'm a bit of an ooh gentleman. So he likes me pasties. But yeah, we just need to get this together now. We are honestly not dying horribly. As you weren't here for the earlier stream, I'll just mention this is actually a private server we're playing on. It's not so much private as it is the server of Spange, if you've ever seen his stuff. Him and his community are running a server with the Broken Eden or Project Eden mod, but they're calling it Broken Eden for the purposes of this. Now I just need to get this in there. Let's see if I can get that into decent size shape. And come on, rotate. There we go. And can we get in the hole? I should have done this before. That was a bad plan. I should have done it before. Yes. Oh, now I've dropped it by accident. Okay, we can fix that. We can fix that. Oh, I didn't put the fuel in. Promethean pack. Promethean pack. Let's go from there. Yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't see your message a bit earlier. I was kind of concentrating on the whole not dying thing. I can't actually for some reason see if you're still there, but you know. That's fun. Let's grab one of my jolly Promethean packs here. Have a couple of those, that'll do. We'll save the rest of those. And ooh, I know what I do, so I have to download that off the VOD for putting it up on the YouTube later. So we'll start that going. Tends to tank a bit more effort on the CPU there, but it'll do. Let's chuck that one in. That's 40% power. Much better. So now we're cooking. Yeah, okay, we're bouncing, but I can't get out the cockpit. Oh, there's already a cargo box on here now. I'm sure there didn't used to be. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'll take it. I'll double up. That's not a problem from my point of view. Take that one. And try and just get that in. Oh no. I really should have done this before I put the fuel tank in. I am paying for my crimes now. Come on. Come on. Float, float, float. Float, my pretty, float. Come on, let me get off. Let me get off. There we go. Let me get off the Wonkavator for long enough to get underneath it and put this in. There we go. Better. Thank you. Now we're laughing. Okay. Next up, bridge. Hurrah! Damn, this thing moves. Come on. This is very frustrating with the bouncing. Right. Bridge, bridge. Let's plonk the fridge just there. That'll do nicely. There we go. Bridge done. So, let's make ourselves another of the burger flavors. Yeah, yeah. Another one of those. Good eating on those raptors. It's a shame they bite back. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa. Fun times. This thing is not very stable. There's something we can do about this in its settings here. Pitch roll. Wow, it's crazy. Crazy settings. Screw it. Let's go. Wow, that's moving a lot quicker than I have been for a while. More wreckage over there. Tempted to have a look at that wreckage. And that wreckage. What's that? That is... Wow. That really is wreckage. But yeah, there's not a lot going here. On that, there's probably containers around there somewhere. But, oh god. The bouncing, the bouncing. Okay, okay. Let's do it that way. Getting out of control there. Yeah, I know you can hold C to lower it down again, but it's I don't know why, but it's normally in the other games I've played, when it's not on the server, I don't get that bounce from it quite the same. But oh, inventory is full, I can't pick up, so there's going to be plates dropped around here everywhere. Yeah, I don't seem to get the same crazy level of bounce, but yeah, I'll try setting it down. That'll probably actually help, so appreciate that. Not a bad suggestion. Won't take that. That'll be fairly good. And let's try just stealing the end of this. We'll try not to destroy the POI completely, because as I say, server rules here. We're not allowed to destroy regenerating POIs in their entirety. We should leave some of it behind, which is fine. I was kind of hoping that would fall to the ground. Cool, there we go, we'll take that. And we'll call that a win. We won't run off with the rest of it, we'll let it regenerate. Then we'll go back to the silicone deposit. I mean, ultimately, I can just hit Y as well and stop it in its tracks, so that I can, there we go, so that I can get off it easy. So, nope, that's old farm. Silicon, 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 where are you? There. Ugh. But it's horrendously twitchy. I might actually go and bring those settings that I was looking at down to 0.5, 0.5, because you can tweak it a bit in here as well under the settings to make it there we go, slightly less twitchy. Yep, there it is, there it is. So it still bounces like you say, so we, like you say, see, we can set it down and get off and do it that way. I probably need to go forward a bit actually, because I was thinking to stand on top of this so I can hook into the containers and do things that way. Because if I stand on here, I can F4 and I can go to the cargo container and just sort of bond into it while I do the drilling. So does that mean wouldn't that if you can kind of place my accent, does that mean you are also a Brit? Are you from the north or south end? I mean, I've tended to work with all sorts over time, so I'm not too bad with accents. My biggest mistake is normally that I think, oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping to find some silicone there. Is normally that I try and mistake South African people for New Zealanders and vice versa. I mean, that's normally my key skill. You're from the Americas. That's a long way from here, but I have been to America a few times. Nice place. Yeah, I'm sure it varies very much from state to state. I mean, I've been mainly to the Florida and the Californias sort of thing. I have fancied going to Washington at some point to see that. But, you know, finances are always a thing when you're traveling halfway around the world. I am quite fortunate on the work front, because I get to travel around quite a lot for work, but it does mean it's not always sort of conducive to the old streaming. Because yeah, streaming doesn't work so well. Oh, I lost my ore goggles. That's why I can't see the things. I wonder why I couldn't see them. Because unfortunately I died and lost my ore scanner. That's okay. We'll call it there, and we'll go back and we'll go for the ore scanner. And no, Google, I am not talking to you. I think a lot of the silicone's gone already. It seems to have disappeared as a marker on the map. Oh, it's still there? No, yeah. 100% ore left. Okay, fair enough. I stand corrected. But yeah, what state are you in? Because like I say, I'm sure it varies dramatically, not just in sort of what you can do, but in temperature. I know further up north it gets very cold versus, you know, what you've got in the south. So that wasn't what I intended. Still wasn't what I intended. There we go, better. Got some bits there. If you haven't given Empyrion a go, definitely give it a try. It's one of my sort of favourite survival games. In fact, only a week ago it was about $5.99 UK on Steam, which is an absolute bargain, in my opinion at least. It's well worth it. What I wanted to make was some ore scanning goggles before I forget. Yes, these little puppies. Let's bring that up on the tech tree. Sure, that'll be under miscellaneous here somewhere. Maybe not. Tool. There we are. Cometh here. Yeah, well, that's in Louis, Missouri. Nice place. Not been there, but heard a lot about it actually. Got some very nice sort of reviews from Americans I've known from around the world, because I lived out in Dubai for a while, where I got to know quite a few Americans who were living in Dubai, and I've heard a lot about St. Louis being a very nice place. But yeah, some do, some don't with the getting butthurt about accents. It's one of those things. I find them very hard to distinguish. Australian and New Zealand, not so much to differentiate, but yeah, sometimes people get upset about it. But working all over the world, you get to see all sorts of different folks, which I always find very interesting, because certainly lets you see the world in a slightly different perspective to how most people get to see it. There we go. We'll take that, and we just need the copper now. So, give me the goggles. Give me the goggles. There they are. No, that can stop now. Stop. Using up my stone. It's night. It's the only downside about a server, you can't actually sleep through the night. And it sucks. So copper is next on the list. See, because I noticed here that all the ore deposit, even the silicones, in the sort of small blocks, if you play the game, that come out, they sort of, normally they're one large chunk, and some of them are small rocks underground, but it seems here that most of them are going to be small rocks underground. It's going to suck a bit, but it's going to have to be what it will be. But yeah, I can't credit Eleon Studios enough for this game. This game always strikes me as a bit of a jack of all trades in terms of games, because it's got a few elements of being a shooter game in there. It's got elements of being a building game, a space game. So, I mean, it is very similar in some respects to Space Engineers. You can't build as complex a thing in this as you can in Space Engineers. But there again, in Space Engineers, you take it out for the first time, you slightly screw up your landing, and yeah, you kiss goodbye to your entire ship and start again. So it really does vary. I do enjoy Space Engineers. She got what we would refer to as a Cockney accent. Maybe. Most Londoners have some level of a Cockney accent. But yeah, there's a lot of different accents in the UK, especially if you've had the chance to witness things like Glaswegian, which it can be particularly hard going if you're not used to it. See, here we go. There we go, yeah. There we go, definitely some more copper here now. Yeah, what I should do is tab, so I can just see if I'm going to get ganked. But yeah, I mean, if you have played Space Engineers, then there has a lot of similar ilks. I mean, I am getting ganked. Okay, time to leave. Oh, you Talon miserable gits. Yeah, unfortunately, the Talon are not friendly. Talon miserable bleep 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 bleep. I should have put my tent down actually, because your tent in a server will act as a respawn point. So this guy is now coming at me like the miserable so-and-so he is. This guy is on the other side, so we're gonna shift F, take everything, get in and go. Bye. Wow, okay, so that's the one issue with turning that down. We'll worry about that in a minute. I've turned the second down and I seem to take a long time to yaw, I think it is, so we'll turn the yaw back up. That's better. Yeah, we can yaw a bit faster now. Right, let's run back here. Sort things out, because our miserable Talon friends beat the crap out of me. That was really unkind. I was not expecting them to just creep up on me and hammer the crap out of me. But we now have for certain enough copper to get things on the go. Oh, idiot. Come on, slap the tent down. You can't actually use it in a server, but you can take the opportunity to have somewhere to respawn. But on the bright side, with all this copper bringing in, we're definitely going to have enough to get my little scout in, which will have us flying around in no time. So the next thing is going to be bullets for the scout, because I don't think I actually put a constructor on there. which may have been an oversight on my part. Gee, where is it? It's fine. Small vessel, GATs. There we go, small vessel GAT. Let's see, can we make the bullets for it? Oh, LCV. Weapons, anything? Am I guessing no? That seems unfair. So let's have a look. GATS, small constructor only. SV constructor, which obviously I don't have the ability to make because I believe an SV constructor requires a small constructor. It does. Or an SV constructor. And it requires a large constructor. So can't get any of that on the go. Hover vessel, GAT, same situation. Unfortunately, we're going to need a small constructor or a small base of some description to get going. Which is not going to be so easy. Because I was hoping we'd get some bullets there. But that's really upset me. So somewhere here, now we'll get the small vessel being built, at least for now, and then I can worry about the base in a minute. At least while we get this one building, we can start production. And then in here somewhere, I believe I have myself a small starter base of some description, which I don't know if I ever finished. Where are you? Temp base tier 1. Yeah, okay, she's a little way from finished. I'm sure I did one where I painted it. That's the SDB deconstructor, which was definitely a start, but I'm sure I did like a starter base of some description, which it doesn't look like it's there, which is a real shame. The Nook, yeah, there we go, the Nook. I should have called it SDB. It's a little bit more expensive to build, but fairly cheap on the iron and copper and silicon. It's really just stone dust, carbon substrate, and things like that. It's cheap, it's got guns, it's got constructors, it's got storage. It's gonna be added to the factory next, that's for sure. So I don't think I have a faction yet. I should check that. Factions, human. Role admin. Admin? Why am I on admin? Oh, I'm in the human faction. Look at all these factions. The Spangenite Empire. Okie dokie. Nomads. Here we go. Oh, that's got to be Johnny Appleseed's one. I'm just going to be a lone soldier, I think, for the time being. Yeah, I would say that, you know, many of us Brits don't really see us as having an accent, and I'm sure many Americans would say the same. They don't actually hear themselves as having an accent. But my wife is not British, and she certainly says I have a British accent, so, you know, I'm fairly confident that is the case. And like I say, I think I've known a lot of Americans who also tend to think they don't have an accent, but they do. So I think it's one of those things where we all tend to think we don't have an accent a little, but the truth may be a little different from what we like to think. But yeah, I have no problem with having an accent, to be honest. I laugh at my son, actually, because he is, you know, not British by birth, but come over here, and he already speaks like a West Country boy. So, you know, poor lad is going to be stuck with that for the rest of his life. Why can I not see any ore here? Is it all gone? All the oh, I've mined out all the copper already, have I? That's a shame. That's a shame. I didn't realise I was mining out all that copper. So would have been nice to have had a bit more. Magnesium and promethium will come in very handy, but silicon's going to be next on the list then. The one thing was not actually to mine out all the deposits. Very hard not to mine out all the deposits sometimes. More Talon gits. Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't want to get you in trouble, but you know, I know how it is. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I like a lot of accents from around the world. I've worked in all sorts of places: Malaysia, Indonesia, Africa. In fact, States is one of the places I've been to the least. So, you know, it's somewhere that I'd certainly like to visit again. I mean, many people keep telling me to go to New York, but I grew up in the country, so I'm a country bumpkin. So New York, I'm sure it'd be interesting to see. And I've been to a lot of big cities around the world, but I'm really not sure I'm sold on that idea. What do you mean? Decent? Decent is good. Is I'm not sure what you mean there by. I mean, sorry, it might have been me misreading dialect. That might have been me misreading that when you're half scanning at the chat. So my English is, you know, worse than my son's. He's only 5. Sorry, 7. He'll forgive me, Alec. You're 7. But yeah. Right, where's me iron? Yeah, I mean, it's hard to call a thick accent, or I find it hard to call with Brits, because obviously I only hear a thick accent when it's particularly strong. I mean, there's several people that say one of my relations has a very thick accent, and I don't really notice it that much, so yeah, I think that's very very much down to the person. So it's kind of tricky. That'll do. Yeah, give me some iron. Wow, this iron's a long way down. I don't believe the... I wonder if in the main game, because I haven't played for quite a while, whether all deposits are now like this, in the small chunks. Kind of like it because they pop and you just get it, so it feels like slightly less mining. But I am losing connection, which is not great. Come on, I want the iron. Give me the iron. I'm gonna be right on the limit of my connection range. I don't want to have to walk down the hole. There we go. Come on, come on. Give me the iron. That's gotta probably be my inventory full. Nearly, so that'll do for now. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. There's 63 iron there. And I have nowhere to put it. So let's just GPS my location here a second. New GPS. Oh, that's GPS here. System work. Go, wait for it. Except we'll GPS that because I think I'm going to need to come back and pick the rest of that up. And it will get things moving. Stuck on a tree. Have a Yankee accent now, but you grew up in Texas. Without being rude, does that not make you have some sort of Yankee accent beforehand? I mean, I guess more Texan, but I like the Texan accent as it happens, so that's all good. We'll back that off, go back to that iron, pick up the last of that before it disappears. Only get a couple of minutes. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Right there. Yeah, that's a lot better after I've tweaked that. Pick that up. There we go. 63. Can't complain. 63. And soon enough, we're going to get eaten by the sounds of it. Soon enough is what's going to happen. Big temptation to go out for that Promethean. Oh, I saw though, that's very, very, very tempting. Because there's some... Ooh, Sathian plates. Where did I get Sathian plates from? So how are we coming? Alright, let's go back to the factory. How are we coming? 3 minutes. Good. 3 minutes, and then I need to start work on the base. What about if in the meantime, in order to help get the base going, I can probably build myself a core And maybe let's see what other stuff I might be able to build to push things along. Like, I know there's a couple of those in the base. Definitely a base fridge. Definitely a couple of doors. And build some of that in to try and speed up the base. Other than that, I'm gonna need stone dust. Stone dust, stone dust. We can queue up. Queue up all the stone dust. I think it's stone dust I need, isn't it? Go back to the library. Stone dust, carbon substrate, 521. The carbon substrate. We make 10, 20, 200, 400, 600. That'll do. So really need to grab some extra stone around here probably. See what we got left in here actually. Before we do that. Silicon. And in the other cargo box, some more silicon. Stone. So we can definitely make probably 10 of those, 10 of those. Got the iron we need. Just gonna go out and grab some stone while that's waiting. Yeah, Robinson Protocol, I've started with it. I can place the heater really. In fact, I've got it here, so we'll do it now. It sort of fell by the wayside. I mean, ultimately, I am actually on a game server. There are other people here. As you can see, I had a bit of a rough start where I got ganked by repeatedly by drones, assassins, raptors, and all sorts. But now we're recovering things. We're getting back on our feet. But yeah, the Robinson's Protocol has kind of been just something really just doing it to get the XP actually, because it'll help shift things along. And now my ship is finished, which is excellent news. So we'll go back and come on, there we go, come on, there we go, better, turn. Not the best hover vessel in the world, but it'll do. Oh. And yeah, we can then just really get things out the way. So we'll pick that up. We'll put it back down again. Job done. Like, craft a motorbike and deploy a motorbike. Yeah, this might be where I call it on the Robinson's Protocol. Weapon and ammo. I mean, you've got like vehicle repairs, find a vessel, have a seat, generator. I've done all this already. Hover vehicle's done. Problem is, motorbike's such a waste. We'll make a motorbike. We'll chuck the motorbike in. We'll knock those off. Oh, slight interesting bug there. But yeah, we'll just really not worry too much about the rest of the Robinson's Protocol. Really to get out into space and see what's going on. I've never actually done the Project Eden scenario. No, in fact, I've not actually done that much in the main Empyrion scenario, I normally just end up going out into the world and seeing what's going on. But I don't know if you've seen since Alpha 12, the galaxy now really is a galaxy now. It's vast. These stars, these are all playfields. So you can really go all around the place. Not quite sure how to navigate it. No, I think you can do it like this, yeah. But these are all stars, all worlds, for gazillions of miles. It really is galactic survival now. So all of these are visitable worlds. It's quite crazy. So they really have made a big change, and for me that's really taken it beyond like what Space Engineers was, where you can go, you know, Space Engineers had the planets much like Empyrion has the planets, but now you've taken it another step. So time to see if I'm going to be really disappointed and discover that the factory isn't working on this planet, because I want to spawn it. Oh, I can spawn it. Happy days. Hello, little scout. It's good to see you. Good to see you, my little scout. O2 armor locker. Excellent. I have played Elite Dangerous, and I'll be honest, I'm terrible at it. I am really awful at it. I've been out, fly around, I get blown up, and that's my Elite Dangerous. So I do have it, but it didn't get big for me on that. I think one of my other like mainstay games, which really I enjoyed, and I'm not sure I enjoyed the new version of it as much, is the X series. I mean, I very much liked X2, X3, and X3 Terran Conflict and Albion Prelude. If you ever played that, you'll find that's an extremely good game. And if you're bored with the fact that, to be honest, the storyline kind of loses out towards the end of the game, you end up with a massive fleet and not so much to do with it. Oh, that's rather limiting. Then you know, there's a thing called was it Loot Cube? Yeah, Loot Cube's overhaul mod, and that completely changes that game. Makes it absolutely fantastic. Just really changes its world into something completely different. So I highly recommend that if you're ever looking for something, and I'm sure it's dirt cheap at the moment on the Steam summer sale, which has recently started. So let's get the Nook, because I think I'm going to need the Nook to get things really going. So add this to factory, chuck that in, bring some time off the list. Yeah. Now it's a bit cheesy, but I'm gonna fabricate the motorbike, and then I'm gonna put the motorbike into the factory. I believe if you put the motorbike in the factory, it actually helps cut quite a lot of time off blueprints. But I'm doing it just so I can craft the bike, place it for the Robertson's protocol, make that happy, and move on, really. So I think once I've constructed the motorbike and placed it I'll leave it there. Yes, put that there. Put down the motorbike. Job's a good one. Yeah, okay. No, no, no. I pressed the wrong button. I want to get off. Let me pick it up. I don't like it. The motorbike handles like a dog. There you go. Motorbike gone. Dealt with. Craft ammo. Ammo, I can... Ammo, I'm fine with crafting a bit of ammo. Let's just, put one of those in. Can't really build anything else in the ammo department. Do one of those. And let's grab a bit of fuel as well. It'll be here. Yeah, I've never played Eve. I've looked at Eve. It looks interesting, in all fairness. But yeah, I think my experience with Elite Dangerous was really the end of those kind of games for me. I mean, I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft and things like that. I used to run my own guild, but it really starts to consume your world. So it becomes very, very hard to do anything else because it just consumes all your time. And there's a lot of sort of going in just to keep up on things. So, you know, I tend to steer clear of large sort of online multiplayer games now because I just don't have the time to do that all the time. I'd much rather, you know, work away on something like this, enjoy it, be enjoying it with a few friends as well. I mean, my wife actually plays this, and you know, you can have a bit of fun, but you can pick it up and put it down as you needed to, and it doesn't get, you don't get penalized too much. I mean, that's why on this server it's kind of PvE, so it's pretty relaxed. You can again pick it up and put it down. Friendlies. Oh, yeah, get back, yeah. Die. That was rubbish. Should have jumped then. But yeah, yeah, exactly. You get burned out with playing it. I probably did similar to you. Must have been that sort of a time scale I did it for. And the problem is, sometimes there's a lot of squabbling and infighting within certain guild members as well. And I was just coming home from work at the end of the day, and I felt like I was going back to work. So yeah, in the end I just said, right, I'm done. I sort of handed over the reins of the guild to someone else, and it actually sort of died after that. I don't think the person quite realised what they were getting into. But you know, things are like that with it. It was good fun while I did it. I mean, I still have friends from those guilds who are still involved in my life today, so I can't complain about it. But it was definitely takes a lot of your time. Let's get those in there. Alright, down to 24 minutes. Let's see what else we got here. 400. That's me maxed out. So let's chuck that in. Ah, this is the only problem with doing this in portable constructors. Pain in the behind. Yeah. got enough carbon substrate, got enough of that. Need some more stone dust. Issue, gonna need some more stone dust, silicone, copper and iron. I don't think will be a problem. Wood planks. Sure, we can make some wood planks there. See what we need. Copper might be the biggest issue here. Copper. Okay. Oh, 9. We will have just a few left. That'll be it. Okay. Silicon. Eek. Pretty much all that's going to have to go in. And iron. Have that. And another 6. Oh, 7 it is. Oh no. Did my maths wrong. So I need 4 silicon. Which we'll have anyway. Oh, that's nice. What was the name of your guild? Maybe we ran into them at some point, because we certainly worked on 2 different servers over the years. I think we were on Draenor and I can't think what Draenor was what we moved to, because no, we weren't on Blood Rage. No, Blood Rage. I'm trying to think. Sorry, Blood Rage is the name of the guild. Don't say I know them. I'm assuming Horde side, being called Blood Rage. Because I'll be honest, we were Horde side. We didn't run on anything on Alliance side. But I can't say it's a name I recognize straight like that. I mean, we were called, if you ever saw us around, we were called Broken Saints. Back in sort of Wrathel Lich King days, we were doing pretty good back then. We kind of went downhill in Cataclysm. We didn't quite go so well. That was a bit more Cataclysm for us. And then sort of Mists of Pandaria was really the end of it for us. Let's see, we'll just get that in there to get on the go. Ooh, tap me mouse. Sorry. Chuck that in there. Oh, I messed that up. There we go, we'll just chuck 1,000 in there. I'm sure it'll be fine. No one will notice. But yeah, we might just go out for a little bit of a scouting run, see what else is on this planet, because there's crashed capital vessels, monument, nest. Oh, there's some Xerax down here. Unknown artifact, unknown helix. And helix is certainly interesting. Nope. No you don't. There we go. Back there. Right. Go check out the helix. Magnesium, ancient tower, nest, monument, crashed capital vessel. And what's the crashed capital vessel? Where was that? Where are you? I saw you there somewhere, crashed capital vessel. There's a resource there. Nest. Alright. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Crash capital vessel is over that way. That way? No, I'm still facing the wrong way. Completely got that turned around. This way? I mean, monuments there. Ancient outpost, crash capital vessel, unknown. Wow, that's a pretty serious crashed capital vessel. Right there. What's the unknown red thing? Right there. Not sure what that is. I mean, let's be honest, the Talon hate me already. So is it really gonna hurt if I drop down and just see if there's anything worth nicking here? And we can always, because this little puppy's got Wi-Fi as well, so we can connect to its cargo container. Uh-oh. I'd say yes. Yes, it's probably gonna hurt, because someone's shooting at me already. Okay, okay. I take the hint. I take the hint. Yeah, you can see by my flying skills that Elite Dangerous was probably not for me. Yeah, this is one of my own builds actually. I did this one. It is on the workshop. It's called the SDB Scout for Sev Dust Bunny, so that kind of should help you find it. I do have a tank in the same basic ilk, which I am going to be putting on as well, which will be called the SDB Brute. But that one's not up yet. I've been updating them for the latest updates. But this little ship, yeah, I knocked it up. It's CPU compliant. It's got a fair bit of storage space on it. I'm sure if you put too much weight in it, which I might be about to do, it'll drop to the ground. It has got 4 downwards thrusters, so that normally helps. And there is a flying capital vessel there, which I'm going to run away from because it's probably going to shoot me. Yeah, like that. So that's bad news. Now, you always used to be able to just sneak in enough to find out what's in this loot container without actually having to do too much. But I mean, this is one of the reasons this has got a long nose, is so you can get in to do that. So you can just hopefully go into first person, not fall off the front of it, and see if there's anything decent in here. Like that. Which I'm calling a win. Yes, yes, I'm still on a thruster. It's kind of warm. Yeah. But yeah, it's on. This one's on the Steam Workshop, so it's certainly something you can get yourself if you like it. So, unknown artifact. They are shooting each other. That's kind of interesting. I mean, maybe I can hide behind it. And I know from my own experience that there's the thing there. And really, what you want to do is take out that core before anything gets too crazy. So, sorry, accidentally switched screens. I might even be able to be really cheeky and do it with that. No, it's not going to work. Oh, worth a try. Oh no. That is not good. That is very much not good. That's really bad. Because getting back to my little ship could be an issue. I'll probably get to my backpack. Getting back up to my ship may not be so easy. Yes, this could be a problem. I mean, because normally when you go to this thing, all sorts of horrors and crap spawn. So, no, ow, 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 ow. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh no. Oh no, this could be a very sad end. Because I can probably respawn at a settlement, but I got my survival tent. But I will not be able to get all my stuff. And, oh, I think he's shooting down my ship. So, that's pretty much the end of that. Yeah, my ship was going to be short-lived. You like the little ship, but the little ship's dead. At least I got almost enough stuff. So, that has not gone well. Crap. Yeah, I should have kept away from that. I deserved what I got there. Because, yeah, it's taken out the generator and the fuel tank. Sad times. What have we got here? I mean, it could be going to take the core out on its own, which is kind of nice. But yeah, what have we got left of my poor little ship here? I think we've actually got the generator is still there. I can still see something that looks like the generator. So it's probably taken the core and a fuel tank, which is a shame because I just put a bunch of fuel in it. Yeah, run away. But if I can make a small constructor, I might be able to get back to airborne. Right, it's either going to go well or horribly. Oh, the core's gone. There's a small generator there. On the bright side, T2 multi-tool. Not a terrible thing. Shame I don't have any packs for it. Oh, can I just go salvage? I should be able to salvage this. And salvage my way out of this situation. Right. Wow, this could take a while. Armored blocks and everything. I just had an iron bit of iron, make a portable constructor, get a core and a fuel tank back in it, and probably fly that home and repair it. I stupidly did not take a template beforehand. but a lot of the blocks are still there. Oh, the generator is there. The core is still there. So really it's just the fuel tank. And then I can probably fix her up. It'll be a bit of a unique fixer-upper opportunity, as they put it, but you know, worse things have happened. But I am wandering around Xerax territory, which is not the best. And there's more bad guys over there. So what I really need to find is an iron rock, because without that I can't make a portable constructor. Yes, yes, I saw you. I just don't want to play. My inventory is full. So what can I drop? What can I drop? What can I drop? Gonna have to be that, I'm afraid. There you go, that's enough to make some copper, but I've already got copper, actually thinking about it. Ugh. More in friendlies. Come on. Give me an iron rock. My kingdom for an iron rock. Not that I really have much of a kingdom here at the moment. More of a hovel. My hovel for an iron rock. Yeah. Take the silicone rock just in case. I might need it for something. See how much silicon I've got. 3. Not really enough to make anything now, is it? Because I might need some silicon to make some of those pieces. Copper I don't need. Iron is what I need. You look like you want to be an iron rock. No, you don't. You get. I don't want to get too close to that helix, because that'll explode in my face. And that rock dropped to the world, which is unfortunate. Come on. What are you? Come on, give me iron rock. Where are you, iron rocks? So yeah, I got on my feet and I got smacked straight back down again. No, I don't really want to play with you, assassin. Come on. I don't really want that patrol ship to come back round again, just as I'm getting my ship back on the go. Because fortunately I have some fuel packs on me, so despite the fact I lost quite a few fuel packs by it getting damaged, it's not over yet. How come there's never an iron rock when you need one? You can look around for your entire life, never find one. That guy is coming back round. And don't really want to tangle with that guy, but the golem I don't mind having a fight with. Oh, you're kidding me. one hit and I'm like fever, dermal, blah blah blah. But iron rock is okay. Well, what's this gonna do? Open. Alright, let's start with that. Alien parasite, dermal parasite, fever attack. Dermal parasite, let's try that. What we got? Alien parasite, starving. I think I'm gonna die again. Because dermal burn, necrosis. I got nothing for fever attack. Well, where was that other one? What's that gonna do? Dermal burn, frostbite, necrosis, infected wound, broken leg. Nope. Nope, nope. Okay, nope. No, we died. Of heat or cold. Heat or cold, we can't decide which. But if we can get back to that, back to where we were there, that golem had some good stuff as well. That had enough to get us moving. Because we might have to drop some stuff. To do it, but oh, the golem's disappeared. So now at least we saved the iron ore. We lost everything else, but we saved the iron ore. So let's drop the cobalt a second. Just drop the cobalt there, and we'll pick up some of the iron ore. We'll build one of those. Pick up what we can of the rest. Not too worried about cobalt. Should have looked at the other things, because do that. We eat the berries. Sure, it'll help. I mean, we're close to the old farm again. Right, where are we going? We're going here. This is where my poor little ship has crashed. So we're going over to that unknown artifact. And we're gonna try very quickly to get her back in the air. Get the hell out of Dodge. And run away. She got a core. Pretty sure she got a generator. Don't like the sound of that. Definitely had a core. Looks to have a generator. So I suspect if I can get a tank in there, we're good to go. That two that way. Armor locker's already destroyed. But generator is not, core is not. So yeah, I'm going for getting a fuel tank in here somewhere. And I'm calling that good. Whoa! Don't start with that. I don't want to die again. Get down. Evil piece of scum. Wow. Wow, look at my health. I Okay, let's get this okay. Drop that. Pick that up. Put that down. Pick that up. Put that in there. 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 That. No. This. Alright. I want small ship. I need a fuel tank. Preferably, if I can take it for a small ship, I'd like the double-sized fuel tank, please. If I can make it with this one, which I'm not sure if I can. But if I can't, which it doesn't look like I can, I will just take the small one. It's fine. I'm gonna put 2 in actually. Then get the hell out of there. Oh, yeah. Don't do that. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can get in there with this one a little bit better than what I did. Should be 2 in front of 4 there. 1, 2. There we go. So there we go. That should leave me able to bring this back online. Like that. Turn it off a second before we get friends. Right. That's it. We're done. We're done. We're going home. Oh, there you go. I am pretty lucky to have got away with that. With most of my ship intact. Ish. I say most of my ship, but okay, not a lot of my ship intact, but some of it. I mean, we need repairs before we can really go too far further, but it might just mean don't forget new build, yeah, adjusted. Don't forget to save your blueprint. No worries, I completely forgot to save a blueprint of this one for repairs. So that's excellent. But I don't have a repair bay anyway. But we are now coming back to where we so say live. For want of a better term. This guy's gonna come making friends, I'm sure. Let's come on. Let me use it again, thank you. Hello. Goodbye, sir. Pleasure knowing you. Right, but on the bright side, we now have various handy things. We got a multi-boost, we got a T2 multi-tool, which is definitely a good start. We can put all that in there, all that, cobalt, yeah, we'll just chuck it all in there for the time being. So we should be able get enough of our crap together here to start making this base in the factory. So I only need a little silicon and some stone dust and the wood, so that should all be done. I never need the wood any other time, so I'll do 6 silicon. Put that in there. Put that there. Don't probably need the stone dust for much else, but I guess we can sort of restrict it. Chuck that in there. Chuck that in there. Another. Oh, bang on 100. No, yeah, bang on 150 stone dust we need. So there we go. Nope, wrong thing. Nope, wrong thing again. Forgetting all me buttons. Been a while. Right. In. Start production. In the meantime, let's look at our rather sickly hot aeroplane, or whatever you want to call it, SV. We need to look at the tech tree and see what we can do to help her out. O2 station, gonna need container extensions, ammo controller, all of which I cannot make in a portable constructor. Excellent. I don't really want to replace all the blocks until I know otherwise, and I guess if I unlock the multi-tool, I don't think I can make multi-tool ammunition. Oh no, I can make multi-tool ammunition. Isn't that interesting? I didn't realize I could. That's pretty sweet. So that would help a lot. I mean, there'll be one charge in what we've got, but she's pretty beat up on the back end here. She's taking a few hits, to say the least. I mean, what we got here in that one? You've got 9.6, and my other cargo container is gone. I suspect this has one charge in it. Yeah, current ammo. I mean, you know, repairing is kind of expensive. But I mean, it does need to be done. Especially on the thrusters and the important things. Really, just because I can't afford for more thrusters to start getting destroyed. I'm missing a thruster there. I've lost one already there. Yeah. Missing a few blocks here and there, to say the least. I don't know if anything that was inside the cargo on this. Can't remember if I put anything in there already. I think I have. If it's still there, because I lost the cargo extension. Main controller, so I'm hoping if I put the controller back on there, it'll still be there. I know it used to be. I know this thing tends to need a light on the front. Don't do that. I've just put Promethium deposit right there, and I know that's not a Promethium deposit. There, Promethium deposit. Thank you. What are you doing? That was weird. The Promethium deposit is about to click this way. I don't know if the Wi-Fi controller is still here. It might be. Whoop, let's not turn it off. Let's go to this menu and see if the Wi-Fi controller is still here. All fuel tanks. Is the the wireless connection is still there. That's excellent news. So our Promethium deposit is here somewhere in amongst all this, which I cannot see. With some sort of a unhappy golem dude here. So what are you? Where are you? Oh, not again. Oh, what? That could have gone a lot better. That could have gone a lot better. That really could have gone a lot better. Remind me not to go mining at night. Probably a bad plan. And these guys are just inhabiting my vehicle now. So, shoot me, number one. Ah, don't you do that. Oh, you are shitting me with a dermal parasite. How? How dermal parasite already? Alien tooth and herbal leaves. Oh, bollocks. Get down. I've got alien tooth and herbal leaves back at base, I'm pretty sure. But that's upsetting. Oh, come on. How far can they reach? It's like they've got extendable arms. It's like a Dao Sim from Street Fighter or something, you know. And their arms just reach forever. Alright. Give me the Promethium ore. I need the Promethium ore. it's right there. Small, so it's probably only that one block. But I mean, what I should probably have done is gone to space anyway. Any more for any more? I think it's gone, yeah. So, back to normal. How much promethium did that give me? 67. Enough to make a few packs with a multi-tool. Power a base for a little while. Get this sorted, get to space. Get my shit together. I'm gonna put this back down here. No, we'll turn it off. Because I've got my promethium ore now, yeah. I can make myself make 3, so I can make myself probably 3 of those to get going, and the rest I think might be safe to put into promethium pack. Aliens, I thought I had, oh god, these things are getting ruined, aren't they? Full food, full food. I've got a fridge. I should have left this thing turned on because it's got a fridge on it. It doesn't take a lot to run. As it happens, because now I don't think I can make what I need for this. Herbal alien tooth. I saw alien tooths, but I haven't seen any recently. Oh no. Think we're gonna die. I don't know where I'm gonna get those. I know I had some up near initially where I was going to be based. I mean, I'm thinking to base myself around here somewhere. This is where I tried to cross earlier, very central. I mean, the Talon will probably attack me, but I'm not too worried about that. Polaris dig site. And Polaris hate me as well. So we've got abandoned reactor, abandoned bunker up there, ruined temple, smuggler's hideout. Definitely interested in a smuggler's hideout. Smuggler's barge, nest. So yeah, tempted to either go over here somewhere or over here somewhere. But I kind of need to get an alien tooth, you know, which would probably be over in that direction. The only thing this thing lacks is a light. Actually, really quite needs a light. You are entering Talon territory. Well, they hate me already, so nothing new there. But what I would really like to do is have my base on the go by the time the server goes offline. I mean, yeah, I know we're in the water. He's falling in the water. But yeah, if I get my base on the go by the time things go offline, got a bit more of a chance of survival. And I won't be totally screwed if it runs out of power. Not the end of the world. What I need to try and find here somewhere is an alien tooth. Wherever such a thing may be. I know there are a whole bunch near where I initially spawned in, but I'm not even sure where that was on this planet. Ancient Tower, it was near here. Was it near there? I don't know. Abandoned bunker, abandoned. I mean, I was fairly near the Talon, so I think it probably was around about there somewhere. I mean, problem is, I need sun up. I've not got long of flight left. And I can grab a bunch of leaves, but without the tooth, I'm not getting better. I mean, granted, death doesn't have a massive penalty in this game, and you can sort of essentially get away with it, because as long as I go back to base and die there, it's not really, oh god, not really the end of the world. But at the same time, I always feel kind of obliged to try and make myself live, you know? The game is called Galactic Survival, so, you know, I kind of feel the obligation to try and survive at every turn. It seems, you know, seems out of place not to try and survive. Come on. Where are those horrible alien tooth things? Alien tooth plant. I've seen them before. The hell is that? Like some geothermal geyser. Hang on. Isn't that one of them right there? Isn't that one of those thorn things? An assassin. Not really what I wanted to see. Like geyser or a geyser. But where the hell is an alien tooth? The alien tooth fairy. Hang on. I think I found one. Yeah, I know you're burning through your food because of that. But alien thorn, there we go. Is that not right? Is that not what I need? The alien thorn or alien tooth? Alien tooth, of course. Okay, I'm hot. alien tooth, for which I probably need spiders. So spider is probably not looking so bad right now. Wreckage. Teleport station wreckage. This is not where I came down. Why have I not been through all those? Go back over there. I mean, I've not got hours of juice. And we're not in the best state of repair. It definitely do lay my hands on some oxygen as well. I need to make an O2 generator before things go offline, so I can leave it running. Make me some water and oxygen, so that going into space will not be the complete end of me. Wreckage. It is all in the water wreckage again. Discovered wreckage. Okay, let's turn off for a second. Whoop. Sorry, a bit further off the ground than I anticipated. Wreckage. That is wreckage. I'll give them that. That's definitely wreckage. I mean, I'm gonna die any minute, because this alien parasite rubbish is gonna get worse. Again, very much wreckage. Not really a lot of what I was hoping for. I mean, there's the Polaris thing. And granted, if I rob from it, they already don't like me, but that's really not worth it. Generator. Tempting. Core is there, admin core. Minutes. So this is the one I looted the crap out of earlier. And I didn't really see a lot else around here that made me think, yay, there's stuff here that's going to help me survive, because most of it is just a bit of dirt sticking out the ground, a bit of metal sticking out the ground. Nothing that sort of made me go, yeah, survival. So, pretty sure we're coming up to the end of my life, which is sad times, because the ship's over there. I want to get back to base, and then I can die slowly and sadly beside my tent and dream of better time, when I used to be better at this game. You know, things like that. Right, where's my ship? 2 minutes. Unless there's something in here. What we got? Poison spike. No. Actually, where's all the stuff from before? Yeah, low food. I know. But, you know, I'm tempted not to eat too much food because I'm dying here slowly. Doesn't seem greatly worth it at the moment when I'm gradually dying. Indigestion tablets. Oh, what I would have given for them earlier in the game. Alright, give me my ship. Let me get up to my ship. I don't think I'm going to get close enough. I'm actually going to get back to my base to die beside my tent. I'm hoping just to die beside my ship at the moment. Because when things start going bad, they're going to go pretty bad. And let's be honest, doesn't seem too worth it at the moment. What we got in here? Anything? Nope. Right, where am I going? Home base is over that way somewhere. Yeah. So don't get too high off the ground because I need to... Oh crap, maybe a little higher than that. Yes, I know. Very hungry. You're dying. Yes. I know. Got nothing good in there. Yeah, endoparasite. Joy. That's gonna finish things off pretty quickly. Indeed. Died from lack of food. Well, technically, yes. Actually, no. So let's respawn at your survival tent because I know I'm good at the survival tent. And let's check the death counter. 18 deaths. Quality. 18 deaths, 20 kills. At least we've swapped that tally round. But medical side of things, not gone well. Infected wound, but I had nothing for endoparasite. That was basically the end of me. So what I need to make is a O2 generator. And let's see what else we can make for my small ship. Anything useful here? I could make the armor locker. And I can't make the spotlight, so I might swap out and make a spotlight. Because that'll be useful. Because we got those now. We got that. Oh, what have I done with that? So we got that. Let's see, how long is this going to run for? This is going to run for power left 3 hours 10 minutes. Shields, light, signals, thrusters, brake. Oh, how about that? Whoa, hang on, whoa, thrusters. Take that down to there. Then go back to here. The thrusters turret. Shield off. Devices, hover engines off. Let's try that. What happens if we turn all that off? Still 3 hours and 47 minutes. Not ideal. Alright, what I'd like to do is chuck at least a Prometheum fuel pack, or maybe two, in that one. Because you only keep going for a while, and by return, keep me going for a while. That's going in there, going in there, that. That we're gonna eat. So we want to find. We've got some fuel. Want to get more fuel. What we want? No trees. Trees are the answer. Cut down the trees. Cut down the trees. The thing is, this thing drinks quite a bit of fuel. Nowhere near as much as it takes to, obviously, as it produces in terms of just hammering in raw wood. But you know, takes quite a bit. 20. What I really want to do is finish by filling up a couple with wood, and then we'll stop for a while and stream for 2 hours. So we'll take a break for, I don't know, hour or so, come back later. And carry on. But then we might actually get somewhere. I mean, by that time my base will be finished. I mean, my base should be finished soon anyway. But you know, it doesn't hurt to have the fuel on the go in the meantime. Certainly won't hurt. Man, those bastards, the real number on it. Oh, my poor ship. For which I forgot to take a blueprint. Save a template. Complete rank amateur move. Right. Fuel. Make all the fuel. You can make all the silicone and all the iron and all the copper. And I'm gonna go out, try and get more fuel. Because once we've got the base up, we'll be able to make the replacement parts for the SV. We'll have some basic defenses. I mean, if we got a base attack, we'd almost certainly have to go out there in the SV and fight back as well. But we'll have the constructors to make better weapons in terms of bullets for the gats. So, you know, we should be able to fight back reasonably well at that point. More alien thorns. They were just over here the whole time. Apart from I needed alien teeth, but you know, we'll ignore that. You know, already managed to loot a fair few goodies. I mean, not too much things like Zask and stuff like that. For that, I'm almost certainly going to have to do an abandoned mine, abandoned bunker, or something like that. And at the moment, we're still fairly poorly equipped. We've got light armor, I think, and well, a light armor and some very basic weaponry. So we're not exactly laughing in terms of strength of arms. So we're definitely wanting to get more. You know, if we can just get up to things like medium and heavy armors, any of that. I don't suppose Human Remains quest exists. I mean, you don't have those quests in this, I don't think. Don't think the faction quests, solo missions still there? No, you can't. Can you activate those missions? I mean, Polaris, Project Eden, these. I don't know. Can you activate? Prologue. Start the journey. Better escape with life. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know. Play. Oh no, that's bad timing, isn't it? I'm sort of stuck here, cutting away. Okay, great. The wait's over. Of course, Mom. Dave is already processing the parameters. Oh my lord, I'm gonna have to do something to stop that. Okay. Try. Alright. I'm tracking a UCH police signal. Excellent. Find the crash site station. That's probably the one over there. Probably this one. Go. Let's go with that. We've got in bandages. Food is both limited. Are you on? Turn on, please. Thank you. You're on. You're making water, food. Excellent. Bandages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's everything, isn't it? Oh well. We can get the rest. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, we can go over there, find the crash site station, but I'm sure that calls drone. So at the moment, I'm gonna wait till my base is ready, and then I'll come back to that because I don't want to die horribly. I like life. But yeah, we got another server shutdown coming up in not so long. Yeah, it's sleepy now. Oh, I might change to hostile. Am I in their area? Didn't think I was in their territory. I'm not in their territory. Why have I changed to hostile? Just cutting trees down. I know my status with the Talon is just, you know, degrading. Which is not good news. How are we doing with the blueprint? How's the factory going? What do you mean no blueprint in factory? Ah, it's finished. Finished already. That's why. But I think I'm gonna save that till next time anyway. So that I can effectively start off by finding where I'm gonna live. Which is gonna be probably between the two Talon bases. I might end up adding a few sentries to that base so I can shoot the Talon in the face when they come nearby, because I expect them to base attack me. I mean, at least at the moment we are definitely up on where we are, where we were. I mean, my ship did take a little bit of a beating early on, which is unfortunate, but once I have the base up, I can fix her up, get her back fully on her feet, and we'll have no problems. And we could be thinking about a CV at that point. Unfortunately, I haven't actually built my own CV. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about the CV, because I haven't got a pre-made CV that I built for such a thing. But I could do with one. I might have to have a scout on the workshop. See what builds we've got. Don't really want to steal all J Randall builds, but I do love J Randall builds, so it's very hard not to. I mean, you know, it makes me sad how much better at building he is than I will ever be. But, you know, you can't deny the man's good at what he does. Yeah, a bit of a tough call on that one. Not quite sure what to do about the whole CV situation. You know, I could always go and find one of the old CVs and then try and make it compliant to core compliant. That would be kind of fun. But it's got to be relatively starter CV because, well, I'm not there yet on, you know, Mega Wealth or anything like that. So, long way from that. Let's split that stack, put half there, put half there. And we'll see. What have we got here? It's not access the bridge. I want to access the fuel side of it. So you've got what, 3 and a bit hours of fuel. What if I give you that? How long is that gonna give you? 5 and a bit hours of fuel. Excellent. That will do for keeping you going at least. While I get going. So you can refrigerate that stuff. Gonna eat a bit. Kind of stuck on the thought of the CV now. Really interested in what I'm gonna approach with that. So just let me have a look in the old little shop at what we've got in the CV territory that's doable. I mean, that might be a little bit out of my league. I mean, this is one I used to use quite a lot. And actually my mini brute is designed to go inside this one. But I could always update it for core compliance. I need to check it's core compliant. Because I don't think it's very compliant. I mean, I've used the deconstructor as well, but again, CPU efficiency is 8%, so it's got a lot packed in there for a T1 core. So what about T1 CPU efficiency? 0%. Fantastic. So I might need to have a look at those inside creative mode and see if I can adjust those around the core requirement things to see if I can see how much CPU they're using and whether I can fix them. I mean, if it's a T2, a T2 is probably achievable. T3 might be pushing my luck. I don't know. Well, where are cores in here? I mean, certainly there's going to be T2 cores around here somewhere in the list. I know you can build T2s. T2s require flux coil, steel plate, electronics, computer components, optical fiber flux coil, and that's fine. T3 require the small optronic bridge, which is slightly more tricky. So if I can get them into T2 range, we're not looking bad. I'm pretty sure I can get a T2 working. You know, I might even unlock it so that I can have a look at it in the large constructor that's there, because I'm pretty sure I can build a T2 with not too much stress. And yeah, don't get me wrong, this is going to need a fix up here. But somewhere here there should be an O2 tank next to one of these. I'll put there. Wait, not quite sure I remember how this went. Tricky. That's steel block. That is thruster. Thruster. Cargo extension. Cargo extension. So, I got a few more. I might go around, give it a bit of a repair. I don't want her getting shot out of the sky too easy. Yeah, we did take a fair old beating here. Oh look, I lost a block. Yeah, yeah. She's had her fair share of beatings here. So that was the main cargo container. That's steel block, so those are all cargo containers. But I'm sure I can flip her upside down and fix her. Pretty sure about that. If I turn her there, I could probably flip her over that way. Which is a bit weird. I know. And fix her though. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we can get up here. Fix her up a bit. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I didn't replace that block. Did I miss that block on the thing? Is that something wrong with my blueprint? I have to check that. I mean, once I fix her, I can take a template. That's no issue. Yeah, she needs a bit of help, but she's not beyond salvageability. Did I just break my leg? Alright, go on, little ship. We'll flip back over. Get it back down. There we go. I mean, to be honest, I'm very tempted to fit you up with rocket launchers. Because while it will require the core upgrade, the core upgrade isn't out of my reach anymore. Got the O2 station? I thought I could make... Did I unlock that? The armor locker? I know I unlocked the O2 station. Did I unlock the armor locker? No, I did not. But you see, like, that's quite a significant amount more CPU, so it would take her over the edge on CPU limit, which would require the upgrade to the T2. But it's not ridiculously expensive, not impossible to build. You know, shields out of range for sure. I mean, I'm tempted to retrieve that block there. Then if we go here, we should be able to build. Da 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 da. Okay. Apparently nothing. Spotlight. Armor locker. O2 tank. Build those three. Get those on the go. I mean, I believe CPU wise, you can actually handle going up to an armored cockpit if I have the gear. I don't have the gear. Cobalt, titanium plates 10. I mean, most of it I've got. Electronic components, mechanical component, fiber, glass plate, no problem. Cobalt alloy, I can probably make, no problem. And titanium plates, I'm pretty sure I don't have them. I have 4 titanium plates. But like cobalt alloy is not out of my reach. So somewhere here. Oh, that's a steel block, is it? That's a shame, wasn't it? I thought that was one steel block. Oh well. 6. And one of those, please. Thank you. One of those. Pretty sure that's the cargo container. So this will be a circle to square. Wherever you are, one of those puppies. Okay. Yeah, I want to go like that. Like that. Perfect. There you go. That's you. Hatch back up. See, good as new. And one needs to go in there. I mean, the steel blocks I can probably just fix. So, upgrade, no, repair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the steel blocks I can probably fix, no problem. I'm not sure why I didn't make those out of cargo containers, but I'm sure there was a reason. Because, oh, that's the enclosed thruster. So, might have had something to do with me needing to make, because that one's got to be a container. That one's got to be a container. I think to get it to reach all the container extensions. Because they all go around this side. These are container extensions as well, you see. And that's the steel block. Okay, I'm confused. Thruster, steel block. And that's the enclosed thruster. I don't rightly know. I don't remember. But I will probably put a cargo extension in that space. And in that space to try and ensure that that's okay like that. I think those cargo extensions are all part of this network. My O2 tank can go in there, and the armor locker can go in there. I think our O2 tank can go right there. Actually, that is not correct. Normally that's actually steel block, because normally it goes there and the fuel tank goes next to it, and then that's it. How it originally went anyway. This one actually went in there to have the layer of steel protecting it. It's not ultimately necessary like that, but you know, it'll do. We're starting to put her back together. It's the main thing. We'll have that armor boost. Alright, so thank you for watching, folks. I will end up calling it here for a while, I think, just to take a bit of a break, and we'll come back to it probably a bit later on. Or bike, is there anything in here? No. Bridge got stuff in it, yes. Scout's got nothing in. Bridge, nothing in. And your other container is missing because it got a hole blown in it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and join me again when we restart, I don't have a regular schedule for streaming, so you'll just have to keep tabs and see if you like it. Alright, thanks a lot folks. I will be switching back to, well, I'm going to switch to the be right back screen, but ultimately this is the end because I don't actually have an end screen yet. So thanks a lot folks, join me again next time and I will see you then.